So where we left off last time, we were making sure that your body was completely acclimated to the plate. There was no dizziness, there was no blinky vision, there was no nausea. And then we move on. Come on up here, and we're in this position here. We're just going to warm up your scapula and your shoulders. Very simply, thumbs up in the air, and we're just going to do some small shoulder rotations. We want to check for any type of needle pain, knife pain, nerve pain coming through your arms or your shoulders. That's stuff that we want to avoid when we're warming up our shoulders. That's why we warm up our shoulders, to avoid that completely. And once we've done about 5 or 10 rotations, and you feel like there's no clicking, popping, or damage happening, put your arms up or your hands flat, and let's go in reverse. We'll do the same. We're going to check and see and make sure that we're nice and smooth through the shoulder girdle, all right, and the subscapula, all the way back. Really push back and breathe back here. Once we're nice and warmed up there, reach back, interlock your fingers, palms together, pull down and pull away from your body, chest up, head up. You're breathing the whole time, and you're seeing how much separation you can get between your back and your hands here. You want to keep this going for about 30 seconds, okay? Once you've achieved that, you feel like your shoulders, where you should feel this, is a big stretch in through your delts. You should feel your scapula in between your shoulder blades stretching out too. Go ahead and reach across your body, arm bar right underneath your tricep, and let your arm hang down and pull your shoulder and your scapula down. You should feel a pull right in back here. Okay? Get both sides equally. About 15 to 30 seconds on the power plate. No more is necessary or even required. Once you're there, we're going to reach behind our neck and grab a hold of our elbow, and we're going to open up our obliques, our ribs, our lats, and our tricep all at once while we're breathing out. And you just want to keep going with this, nice and deep. You should feel the pull all the way down here, okay, into your obliques, your rib cage, your lats, and your tricep. And once you're in a position where you don't think you can stretch anymore, go ahead, take a deep breath, and point that elbow at the wall. This one right here. Point it at the wall. It's going to open up your rib cage just a little bit more. You can hear how I'm laboring right now because I'm getting a huge stretch out of this. Really deep, breathe deep into your rib cage. You're going to feel your ribs separating, and you're going to get some movement in there. You're going to get some blood flow. When you get to the other side, and do the other side just the same way. Get all the way over, open up, all the way down to the obliques, lats, tricep, ribs are opening up. When you don't feel like you can stretch anymore, boom, turn that elbow in, and it's going to open up your obliques and your ribs just like it's doing for me right now. Come out of it with an exhale, relax. Going to get one of the last stretches here that we do in our acclimation, and you're just going to relax into this. Knees bent. You can move your hands up and down the rail wherever you like them. Rock back and forth. Everybody's sweet spot is a little bit different here, okay? We're rocking back and forth. You can let go with one arm. You can switch. But basically what we're trying to do here is open up our shoulder blades. Any hitches, any kinks, any popping that was going on here is all going to be worked out here, okay? So you want to hold on to this stretch. You can hold it for, power plate says do not hold any stretch for longer than 30 seconds, and I agree with them, except for on this one. It just feels good to hang here, for a minute, minute and a half, sometimes 2 minutes. It stretches your whole back from your shoulders all the way through your rhomboids, your traps, and even, you get some separation in between your vertebrae. So you're allowing fluid and oxygen to come in. And if you have, bulging discs or anything like that, you're allowing for blood and oxygen to come in there and start to heal that. Lastly, I like to come down here, hit a pigeon position, which is a movement in yoga that comes much later on in the yoga work. But basically, you're in push-up position. You bring one leg up and across, and you want to dial that foot right into where that other thigh is. Hang out down here and come down nice and slow. You can hang out, put your head in your hands, or just stay right here, and you should feel a big glute stretch right back there. Hang on to that for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then switch sides and get the other side. Once you've got that side evenly, you can can switch back to the front, have a seat on the plate, go ahead and cross your leg. And this is going to be a big hip opener. It's going to be on the other side, you can't see it, but this is going to open up the top of your IT band, okay? You're going to take your right hand, stick it through the middle, grab a hold of your knee, left hand comes over. This is my tight side, and I don't really get down very far on it. And head goes down as far as it can go. You don't want to push too hard. You just want to get in there and open up your hips as far as you can make it. I'll get much further on the other side. Hand goes through the middle and down. How easy that was? That's how tight I am on my right side. And that's it. That's a basic 10-minute, that should take you about 10 minutes on the power plate right there. So get to work.